the bench units and second unit, whatever, it's not always about scoring. But since the first of the year, it's been a little lopsided in terms of bench scoring. Have you seen anything with like the second unit group that's just sort of it's been a little tough to get the ball in the basket as often as you have or as you'd like?
I mean, we ain't made shots. It's basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the game go. Some days you make them, some days you don't. We had a rough, 7 days to start the year. But who's to say the next 7 to 10 to how many days not going to go our way? It's basketball. You put the work in, you put the time in, you don't make no excuses. You live with the results of misses and makes, but you still come to the gym and put the work in. We ain't tripping on that, man. We just ain't made shots, but we'll make them here soon. Especially myself, I know. I ain't gonna say struggling because I don't call it struggling. I just call it just miss. I shoot the same shots every day. I shoot in practice, and I just ain't make them.
Does it help that, since you and PC and Cam are vets and have been through this, that it is that you don't risk pressing? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't made shots in 3 games, so I'm going to maybe try to go outside of yourself. You guys have been doing this long enough that's not a concern.
I ain't gonna lie, this is my 9th year in the NBA, so I played over 700 some games, and this probably my first stretch of I ain't really made shots. Who cares? We just ain't made shots. We haven't won. The biggest thing is getting wins. We just ain't won games, and we just trying to win and get better on a daily basis, and we're focused on tomorrow, which is Boston. Whatever happened in the past, I try to let it, a 12 o'clock rule. Been having that rule since I was 13 years old. One of my AAU coaches, Portis Williamson, he implemented that with us. At 12 o'clock, you got to let the game go. Whatever happened during the game, during your 2 hours you played, 20 minutes you played, 16 minutes you played, however long you played, you let that go and you move on. And we have a great team of savvy vets who's been in the league over a course of time that, we don't hang our hats on misses. We hang our heads down when we lose because we care. But misses and makes, you're going to miss and make shots. You're going to play 1,000 games in this league. You're going to play 500 games in this league. You're going to play 10 years. You're going to miss 1,000 shots. So you can't get mad at a miss.
The other night I was talking to Giannis about the fact that, when they were in the Bradley Center, I definitely heard people boo.
Yeah.
Because the team wasn't as good. But it's pretty rare to hear boos in a five-star form.
We deserved it, though, bro. We deserved it. We down 30 at home. One of the best teams over the last couple of years. Not what guys are used to. Probably not what fans have come accustomed to seeing, and we deserved it. Sometimes you gotta take it on the chin, man. We wasn't playing good basketball. Haven't been playing good basketball as of late, but over the last couple of days, we've cleaned a lot of things up. We feel good going into tomorrow, and that's all we can, do. We don't feel a way about the boos. We kind of deserve those at the moment.
When you look at what's been maybe gone wrong recently, what are you kind of circling?
Man, we just got to get on the same page, get on the same, same page, man. We got to clean up a lot of things. We got to get our running habits, got to start running a lot more, sprint to the corner, sacrificing cuts and things like that, getting guys open. Making shots is one thing as well. We got a lot of shots that go in and out. I know I had a lot of shots go in and out last couple games. So we just got to make shots, open the floor up for, our guys that start and things like that. But I think for the most part, it's just getting our swag back, getting back to being who we are, having fun with the game. Can't think too much about it when something goes wrong or pressing too much on one little thing when one instance goes wrong. You got to have fun with this game, man. When you have fun, when you play with swag, when you play with energy, the ball finds energy. I think the basketball guys, guys reward guys to go out there and, play the game the right way.
What do you feel like you learned last time against the Celtics?
Obviously we went to their crib. I learned that we can fight from back down big. We can come back. I've learned that we can't just dig ourselves in a hole. Start the game off and exert so much energy trying to come back. Obviously, we know their tendencies. They're going to switch 1 through 5. They're going to muck the game up. They're going to try to take you out of all your actions and things like that. They're a great three-point shooting basketball team. They swing. The ball kind of moves faster than you can move on the court, so you have to be really disciplined on defense. But, they're a great team. So, team we've been battling against the last 3-4 years, and it doesn't stop. We keep it going, and, it's what you play for, man. Big games, big moments. Stars are out. What better place to be than, the Bucks versus the Celtics.
You mentioned that having to come back against the Celtics, you had to do that the last couple of games as well. Do you see similarities? It seems like some of the struggles for the team this year have been those slow starts. You see?
I think that we just gotta put more into it, bring more energy to the game. Not cruising to the game and, let the game come to us. Sometimes you just gotta go take the game, man. You gotta go enforce your will, enforce who you are on the game. That's what good teams do. You don't sit back and just let the game come. You go take it. And that's in this league, you have to do that, man. There's great teams all over, nightly basis. We're, in dog fights, guys are bringing their A games with us, like they're getting all their rest. They're getting 9-10 hours of sleep. I don't know, they don't run out of energy. You feel me? So you can't just cruise into a game thinking that, you're going to win it. You got to go out there and take the game and enforce, your game plan, enforce your will, enforce your team on the other team, and go out there and just dominate, man. That's really how it is, man. Not just, stepping into the game and cruising, kicking it in gear early.
As someone who gets plenty of ovations from Bucks fans, do you kind of expect something like that for Jrue? Or?
For sure, bro. It's our brother. Played with him 3 years here with the Bucks for 3 years. The sacrifice he's gave not only to the basketball court, but to the city is, second to none, man. He's a great guy, family man. I want to be like Jrue Holiday, man. Great family, great guy for all the right reasons. NBA champion, just a great overall person. And kind of funny to see him on the other side wearing a different shade of green, but, still my guy. But, when the ball goes up, all that goes out the way, and it's time to get a dub. But, aside the basketball court, my brother for life, our names forever engraved forever together, and someone who I can lean on for advice, someone I can lean on just for, just to talk to. So great guy, even better person.